All right, so this past week, at TNA Slammiversary, Matt and Jeff Hardy won the tag team titles again.
Yeah.
For the 20th time. And then Bubba Ray Dudley came out, and I got excited.
Thought it was 30th.
Maybe. I got excited because I thought Dixie Carter was still part of TNA, and I wanted to see Bubba, powerbomb her through another table, because that is the loudest that crowd's ever been. But Bubba comes out, he's like, hey, you guys are the most decorated tag team. And I'm like, there's some other ones, but okay, I'll give it to you. I'm a Hardy fan. And he was like, you know what? We should all retire at the same time at Bound for Glory. Would we have put on the best tables match, or the best match of our career? And I went, does Devon know about this? Because I don't know if he wrestles anymore. Hey guys, how's it going? The Koffin is open. I am Jeff. This is the Koffin Click, and this week I am with
Justin
and
Juan.
He's back.
He made it back. He's alive.
I survived.
He did. He
Stereo.
He skipped out hanging out with us and went to go see Superman.
Yep.
So spoiler free, what did you think?
It was good. I saw it at the movie theaters. Everybody, go see your local movie theaters. Movies at your local movie theater.
Yeah,
like I said,
go to
don't let
the show,
cinema die.
people.
Don't
Save
let
cinema. Save
Yeah.
cinema.
Go
Save
to the
cinema.
daggone show.
Buy some popcorn.
In a weird popcorn bucket that
Yeah.
you can sell on eBay because
Even
somebody
if
has a
you
fetish.
have-
They do have a Superman popcorn bucket, and I was tempted to buy it, and I didn't.
What's the bucket for Superman?
It looks like a.
Is it the Fortress of
to me,
Solitude?
It looked like a mailbox. It was weird. It looked like a mailbox, and it opens like a mailbox. So the front part opens with Superman's picture on it. It opens up, and you stick your hand in there and grab the
Is
popcorn.
it the mailbox of the Fortress of Solitude?
I guess so. I don't know, but that's what it looked like to me. It looked like a mailbox with
Or
Superman
the
on it.
mailbox of the Kents.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
The only one he didn't smash him with a baseball bat?
Yeah.
The one for Jurassic Park is a Dino Claw. I saw that when I bought my tickets for Fantastic Four today. Woo!
Awesome.
And
Franklin Richards, yeah.
This isn't a whole Marvel versus DC thing. I will eventually see Superman. I just wasn't that excited. I had more movies to see this month.
Right. So hold on 1 second. So, without spoiling anything, I liked Crypto. It was in the commercials.
Yes.
So
Oh yeah,
without
yeah.
spoiling
Crypto
anything,
was
if you've seen
decorated
any
throughout
of the
that
commercials,
entire the
I
trailers.
liked Crypto throughout the whole movie. Superman was great. The person that plays Superman was good.
David Cornsworth.
Yep. Okay. And
A what?
and I like the guy that played Lex Luthor.
I believe his name is David Cornsworth.
Oh.
Cornsworth, something like that. So the guy who played Lex is the same guy who played the main zombie from Warm Bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah, Nicholas
Okay.
Hoult,
Yeah, he was really good too. I wasn't disappointed. He played a good Lex Luthor. And that's so. Yeah, if anybody
might
wants to
do
see
Warm
it,
Bodies eventually.
it is worth going and seeing at the movies. If you're a true fan of DC, you will not be disappointed.
I'm just happy the underwear is on outside of the pants now.
Yeah.
which apparently to people that I know, it looked like his mom made his costume. Who else would have made that?
Yeah,
He
exactly.
doesn't have parents. Anyway.
Paging Kal-El. Paging.
No, Mr. Superman, no home. Love that Family Guy cutaway. But, all right, guys. Y'all, we got some movies to talk about. So if you haven't seen these, I'm going to name them. So if you haven't seen them, go watch them, and then come back and listen to this podcast. Or hear us talk about it, and then go make your own judgment whether we were right or wrong.
Yeah, spoiler alerts.
The three movies we have,
Or just laugh about how obnoxious we are while you're watching it. That's cool.
That's true too.
as long as you're listening, that's what really matters.
Exactly.
And we appreciate all of you who do.
Absolutely.
I've seen the stats anyway.
5 stars.
Somebody's gonna be out of their mind 5-star this, and it's not me. Anyway, so the three movies we have are Versus, which
No,
came out.
I meant all of them are 5 stars.
Oh,
people.
the listeners
For
are 5
listening, yes.
stars.
No, I'm not Meltzer. I have sense.
Just about to bring up Meltzer ratings. So the three movies we have this week are Versus, which came out October 29th, 2000. And then we have Train to Busan, which came out July 20th, 2016. And then and as we were getting ready to do the podcast here, a miscommunication, Seoul Station, which came out August 18th, 2016. Apparently one of us watched Peninsula and we will get into that.
There is one other part of that. For everyone listening, since this is just an audio podcast right now, it's Seoul as in Seoul, South Korea. Do not go Google Seoul as in like Demon of Souls.
So,
or Soul Train, yeah. It's not that. It's Seoul, South Korea.
That would have been crazy if you just watched episodes of Soul Train from back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, this has nothing to do with zombies.
Are some of these zombies? I don't know what I'm looking at. What's going on?
So, I will take credit, I will take fault where fault is due. Normally, I am the one. Hi, it's me, Jeff. I am the one that uploads in the chat.
You are the one.
Haha, no, he's the one.
Yeah, I'm the one.
You're the one, yeah.
I'm the one.
Eventually we should get around to watching the Highlander movies.
Yeah, but anyway, there can only be one.
There can only be one.
I'm normally the one who puts everything in the group chat, and I didn't this week because last week me and my wife went to a concert and I forgot to do everything. So
who'd you see?
It was Summer of Loud. My wife has the T-shirt, but it was.
Was it a hippie concert?
No. It was that would have been metal. It was a metal concert, but more so like emo bands. And I got to relive my youth. I finally got to see the Devil Wears Prada, but it was Devil Wears Prada, Beartooth, I Prevail, Killswitch Engage, Alpha Wolf, Kingdom of Giants, Parkway Drive, Amity Affliction, like anything that I listened to in high school was there, except for like We Came as Romans and like the other half of that. So it was.
Sorry, I'm going to show my age, but these are band names, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. That wasn't very wonderful.
I know, right? Sorry.
Figure it out.
I don't know, because some of those names you said are movies that I've seen, so.
Fair enough, yeah. Oh, yeah, Devil Wears Prada, yeah. Listen to the band. It's nothing like the movie, I promise you.
Not at all.
So, picture it. It's October 2000. The Yankees and Mets are in the World Series, and out of the 16 times that's happened, it hasn't happened since then.
Hell yeah. I mean, no.
Bush and Al Gore have one final debate in St. Louis.
Oh boy.
It's been 25 years. Your good but weird friend says, hey, I got a movie for us to check out. And you sit down and watch a man flip the end of his trench coat so many damn times that you lose count. And if you didn't own one from the Matrix hype, you definitely definitely got a trench coat from this. And of course, I'm talking about Versus, which is directed by, I pronounced these earlier to practice them, and I swear I got them all right. Ryuhei Kitamura.
Yeah,
the writers were Ryuhei Kitamura and Yura Yamaguchi. This movie stars three main people. My man, Tak Sadaguchi. I'll talk about him here in a bit. As KSC2-303.
A random prisoner name thing,
Hideo Sakai as the man.
The man comes around.
And then Cheiko Misaka as the girl. So, I have seen this movie at least 30 times. What y'all
Seems
think?
Excessive.
But it's not.
I know.
So what did you guys think?
Go ahead, Juan.
Okay. This is Juan. Okay, so this is my first time seeing Versus, all right? I'll tell you right off the bat. Yeah, well, I was going to make a Juan joke about it, but I'll just say I've seen this movie one too many times as far as I'm concerned, but
this is a movie, though, that you can give to your friends to watch and not tell them anything, kind of what I did to y'all.
Right, yeah.
And not say anything about it.
True. Okay, so when I first watched this movie, I came home from work, I was exhausted, and I was like, let me watch this movie, knock it out. I was like, okay. So I was tired, I watched it all the way through, and I don't know, I may or may not have dozed off in a part of the movie because I think I missed some of the, what do they call it, where they explain what's going on.
Exposition?
There you go, exposition. Yeah. So I was confused when I first watched it. I was like, what the is going on here? I was like, is this a zombie movie? Is this
a Yakuza movie?
Yeah, Yakuza movie? A Yakuza?
It's both!
And I was
it's
like,
all of it.
So this movie...
Made me want to watch Like a Dragon again.
It wasn't terrible, okay? I wasn't terrible. There was a little way too much overacting for me as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's a live-action anime movie, so I don't know what you expect.
Right, so But it did make me chuckle, the overacting. Especially the guy in the suit with the tie.
Yeah.
The way he reacted when the first person got shot, I was like, what the is going on? I was like, why is he acting that way? He's supposed to be like some kind of big Yakuza guy. He's supposed to be like hardcore, and he's all making faces.
The main Yakuza boss aimlessly crashes his Land Rover, and we never see it. He's just there, like, oh, here's our crash.
It also,
movie.
It also got resurrected. It drove itself away.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Now, like
I worked on it before I lost my last job.
The movie, for me, was kind of all over the place. All right? I'm not saying it was terrible, but it was all over the place. The only thing that made up for me this movie and made me want to watch it the second time, besides having to get the kill count, because I was distracted the first time I watched it.
Not many people died because they get resurrected.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, was the fight scenes. I liked every single fight scene in this movie. If it wasn't for the fight scenes in this movie, I probably wouldn't have went all the way through. The fight scenes are the only thing that made me stay in this movie, and it's the reason why I gave it the ranking I did when we get to that point. But, like I said, it's not a totally bad movie. Love the fight scenes. A little bit of the storyline got lost on me the first rewatch. That's the reason why when I watched it again right before coming here, is because I wanted to get the kill count.
Sit down and watch verses. I got to figure this shit out.
And when we get to the kill count, I'll go over that again because I got a little lost. So hopefully I'm accurate, but we'll get there when we do the kill count after you two talk. Or should I do it now?
Oh no. Just do the kill count.
Okay, so the kill count, from what I understand, because at first I was going to count how many times people died, but then people came back.
They just kept coming
so
back.
So I was like, so do I count them again or do I not? So what I got is the kill count is 48 kills.
Interesting.
48 people don't resurrect?
Yeah, so once they came back again...
Or died, resurrected, and then died again.
Right, so like I said...
But the way it counts is 1, so it was 48 even with all the resurrections.
Yes.
That's pretty slick.
I think, like I said, I got halfway through the movie and I was like,
guy exploded from that big gun at the end.
Right, so I might be mistaken, but like I said, so some of these I was like, wait a minute, did I count him already? Because he came back. So yeah, so it's 48 from my count.
Before you go, Justin, that's the guy I want to talk about. He was like, he instead of taking off, like, he took off his suit jacket, he took off his tie, he was like, go ahead, you can't shoot me. My reflexes are 5 times better than Mike Tyson. What?
Oh, and the guy with his hand cut off? When he started poking the other guy with his...
with the bone stump.
When Tack, like, just picks up a hand that's on the ground and, like, lobs the tube, he's like... What are we gonna do with 2 left hands?
I did feel sorry for that guy throughout the whole movie though, because he was just lost. Oh, he was freaked out, screaming, running around.
The dude who shot his own partner in the fight.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I almost felt sorry for that dude because he was just so lost. I mean, not lost literally, but lost like didn't know what to do with himself.
He was the audience,
right? Yeah, basically. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's good. Juan is absolutely correct about the fight scenes. I do kind of need to shut off my old army guy BS sometimes though, because the Barrett 50 cal the entire time I was just like stop doing that. That's not how you do any of that with that thing. Stop.
Oh, the way they were holding the gun.
Yeah. You can't shoulder fire it. You'll just fly 50 feet plus.
Well, at the end, he does have demon powers, so...
Yeah, except for that, then. Okay, people, except for that, because he has, the resurrection demon-y stuff.
It is a Japanese sci-fi fantasy film, so it could be any reason.
That's exactly my point. Like, I need to learn to shut that stuff off.
Just love how he just
we're watching these B-ish movie things.
Suspend disbelief or...
Yeah.
Suspension of disbelief.
This movie, you definitely have to suspend disbelief because if you try to go like, I'm in a serious, it's going to break you in the first 10 minutes.
We just talked about a guy poking with a bone stump. So, I mean, you kind of get the idea.
He was saying ow every time he did it.
Exactly.
Both of them worked.
Yeah, ow.
Right.
But can we talk about how this is like the proto live action anime before there was live action anime, and like the proof that why that doesn't truly work?
So I want to say that there's no way that like 2000 they were like, hey, we're gonna make live action anime movies. Though Versus doesn't have an anime behind it. It was definitely heavily anime inspired, as you can obviously tell. I wouldn't say it's the proto. It's definitely an example of how not to do it.
Yeah.
And it's the most times I've heard my wife while watching a movie say, "The fuck am I watching?"
No, same with mine. Allie went nuts with
100%
what is happening?
agree with
Why
that.
am I lost? This is crazy.
What?
I felt the same way.
That is the best example, or like that is the best description for this movie. That should have been the tagline. Versus, the hell's going on? Many rewatches ahead of you.
Yeah. Just to maybe figure out what might happen eventually. But no, yeah. But no, I like it a lot. All the like, there's definitely a lot of like Americanism, like copiness in this movie, and I found that very interesting. Because like of all the things you're gonna try and like compare to a speeding bullet, Mike Tyson,
more or less having reflexes 5 times faster than Mike Tyson was. So speaking of movies that have inspired me, this movie had me learning fight choreography and really appreciating like how it's done.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as a
that.
sweet addition to this movie, I said it when as a star, it's got my man Tak Sadaguchi in it. I cannot wait to show y'all Death Trance and Tokyo Gore Police. You can guess what that second movie's about.
I can't wait either.
So I actually found this movie through a video game that I played.
Really?
In the weirdest way possible. And it was actually one of the fun facts that I found. Video game producer, director, God, Hideo Kojima.
What?
Of Metal Gear fame.
Yes.
Was an extra in the film. And because him and Kitamura were friends,
Yeah.
Hideo handpicked Kitamura to do Kojima's remake of GameCube's Metal Gear: The Twin Snakes, which came out in 2004.
Nice.
Versus is credited as heavily influencing these sword fights in that movie.
You mean
Game. So, game, sorry. But yeah.
Heavily influencing the sword fights in Twin Snakes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And again, going back to and then we've all mentioned it, the fight choreography is just nuts. The way that it's presented, the way that it's done, it is very over the top. If any one of you watch this, because apparently Google didn't have the answer and I couldn't find it, I can go back and do it myself, but I'm lazy. If you watch this movie, let us know how many times he flips his jacket, because that's my favorite.
Yeah.
He does do that a lot.
It's like half the cast was like, I really like Keanu Reeves. This Matrix movie is great.
And again, like that's the way that the guy at the end, the Mike, faster than Mike Tyson guy, he even does the Neo backbend before he explodes.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
But yeah, speaking of Tak Sadaguchi, and again I can go on and on about this man, but the scene where he takes the gun and he puts it in his mouth and he like goes to cock it. Kitamura originally called for him to rack the slide with his teeth. He tried it. He broke a tooth.
Yeah.
One of the zombies, one of the extras, was a dentist and fixed it for him.
Nice.
Everything in this movie, and the other fact that I found out, and this makes complete sense, is that this movie's budget went more to catering than the actual film.
Really?
Somehow I can believe that.
Because, this wasn't Kitamura's first film that he had done, but it was Tak's first film. So everybody was just really happy to be on set and making the film.
To eat.
Yeah. So
Free food.
Yeah.
My favorite kill in this movie. Actually, I have 2, but my first one is when the man punches the dude straight to the face, and he like opens it and you just see the eyeballs. He's like, ew. And like, you're supposed to be the devil or some shit, man. Shut up. And the second one is when Tak takes the 50 cal or whatever. And he shoots the lady through the stomach and it's just a hole. Because it immediately reminds me of the scene from Kung Pao Into the Fist.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty big hole. I don't think it's supposed to happen like that.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Speaking
because I did the same thing.
In Devil Wears Prada, she had the hole in her stomach.
Are we talking about the same movie?
No, because you mentioned the hole in the movie. And the hole in her, I was gonna say you mentioned Devil Wears Prada earlier. That movie she has a hole in her stomach too. Isn't that the same movie?
No. Devil Wears Prada is with Glenn Close, and it's a movie about like the fashion industry.
Fashion and stuff.
There's a hole in her stomach in the movie?
Yeah. She blows the blonde lady blows a hole into the other lady's body, and then she puts a dress on over it to cover the hole in her body. She has a big old hole right here in the middle of her.
We have to be talking about okay. Then there's 3 things called The Devil Wears Prada, and I missed one of them.
Right.
So I do not remember that.
Different movie.
We're gonna have to.
If I'm on the internet.
Wait.
Right.
I don't remember that at all because
the fashion movie, Glenn Close,
Anne Hathaway,
blah.
Yeah.
Who has a hole in their stomach?
The skinny redhead blonde. I mean, the redhead brown-haired one.
Anne Hathaway?
Yeah.
Like
has a hole in her stomach?
Yeah. She blows a hole in her stomach or
like from surgery or something?
No. After she dies.
Okay, we have
I am talking about a different movie.
Yeah. Because none of that happens.
Is that they both die and they make themselves re-young or whatever, or like makes them young again or whatever. I might be thinking of a different movie. Sorry.
You are.
Yeah.
I wish that was the premise to Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different movie.
All right. So.
A lot of movie in my lot of years.
No, you're good.
Me too. No way.
Me 3. That's how I found verses. So we're just gonna get into the rankings now. Justin?
Pure and Utter Chaos. That's a good thing, but not like amazingly good if you just want like a ninja movie with horror or something in it. So 3.5 coffins.
Fair enough.
Okay, this is one. Like I said, at first I didn't like this movie, but the fight scene pulled me in, so I actually gave it 3 stars. Yeah, so no half. Oh, I'm sorry. I did it again, didn't I? Sorry. 3 coffins.
Come on, Meltzer. Jesus.
Yeah, come on. Shame on me.
No, it's fine though.
Yeah,
For whatever reason about this movie, I gave it 4. This won't be surprising. I gave it 4 coffins.
Yeah.
I have.
I thought you were gonna give it higher.
I have a nostalgia factor with this movie.
What was the 1 star? It wasn't an HD.
I'll tell you why I gave it 4 coffins. I watched it in Japanese. Normally, so I'm a subtitles guy, and I've only seen this movie in English. And because my I have the DVD, but I've ripped a lot of my movies to my laptop, and my file for some reason didn't work on this, at least on my TV. So I had to buy it on Amazon because I had a $10 credit from buying AEW's All In.
Highly recommended.
Real quick, side note, I did notice that both of you guys, because I listened to our podcast, both of you guys mentioned your age, so this is the one time you're going to hear me mention my age. Yes, I am 50, and the one thing in this movie that I was missing, just like I said, the only reason why I mentioned my age is because it has to do with it, is that I was expecting the voices to be off just slightly. And it didn't have that. I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that, but all the movies I watched back in the day that were dubbed,
the dubbing,
yeah, all the English dub,
was misaligned. So I was like, "Come on, man! That's the only thing this movie's missing."
Like the old.
They stole your authenticity.
Yeah, right. I watched it in English.
Like the old. I like the old Godzilla movies.
Right. Exactly.
So, the reason why I gave it 4 coffins is because I bought it on Amazon. And I accidentally watched it in Japanese. I've only ever watched this movie in English, so it was weird to me. And yes, I probably could have just changed the voiceover, but like I wanted to see it in its original format, which is why I watch a lot of my stuff subtitled.
That's fair.
But I was just like, oh, I don't. This is weird, but 4 coffins.
But I'm a good-looking 50.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are. I would
absolutely,
have never
bro.
known had you said it.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like, real talk.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but...
Sorry. I'm banged.
No, you're fine.
No, what?
All right, so... I kind of didn't tell you guys about this beforehand, so chime in. I'm going to go on a kind of a little rant here, but...
Small tangent.
Yeah. You know, it's nuts. We pick these movies at random. And what happened this week, or should I say last week by the time this comes out, the next movie we talk about was a Crazy Train story.
Yeah.
And I just want to take a moment to say R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. And thank you.
Yep.
Thank you from the bottom of my teenage self, as black as my nails heart. Thank you for being my gateway into a world that has kept me going since the day I entered. From all the music and all the media that I would both come to consume and love, thank you. I'm sure I can spend the next hour waxing poetic about Ozzy. But I won't.
We almost should, though.
We should, but
Yep.
here's my favorite Ozzy memory, and I feel like everybody has had something like this in a vein, but this is mine. Growing up, I had a poster of Ozzy biting the head off of a bat. I can't remember what magazine I got it in. I don't know if it was Revolver or if it was just the local like magazine, like metal magazine I was getting. Sorry. When I graduated high school, we had a big party. Probably more so that I graduated, because I think it came as a shock to a lot of people in my family. But at the time, I believe she was my great aunt. She was a nun. I cannot remember her name, and for transparency's sake, even if I did, I wouldn't say it. She had obviously come over, and I was in the back with my friends in the pool, and my dad had yelled for me to come in to say hi, just being, respectful. So I run in, and my room was upstairs, and my stepmom opened the door to my room, and immediately my great aunt shuts the door. She didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. And I had seen her then, and I had not seen her before that. I can't remember the last. I have a picture of me with her, and I was like a baby. And for the longest time, especially that day, I was like, what? My room's clean. My stepmom made me clean my room all day yesterday. The thing is insane. What could have been the problem? And just me being me, everybody leaves. I open the door, and there it is, a blood-splattered poster of Ozzy biting the head off of a bat. I was like, oh. This makes sense now. But he did a lot of things for a lot of people, and I know that it was kind of told through the media that he was going to Switzerland, doing what he was going to go do. But it is very heavy that he's gone. And he did a lot of things for a lot of people that he never met. And I just wanted to give my little sermon, obituary, I don't know what to call it. But as to... Oh, perfect. I'm going to go listen to that album later, but anyway.
Absolutely. As everyone should.
I just want
to listen to it later on tonight.
I just want, again, say thank you. And it always happens when it comes to celebrities that you don't give them their flowers when they're alive. It's always, somebody dies, and then it's everything that they did, but you never talk about it when they're alive. I'm definitely going to change that about myself, because I haven't met certain heroes in my eyes, and now they're gone.
Yeah.
Stanley, Eddie Guerrero. I was too young to meet Eddie.
Yeah, that would have been a little weird when we were that young.
Be by my house. Woo! Don't worry, Mom. Woo! And her name is escaping me right now. Princess Leia.
Carrie Fisher.
So if you have a chance to meet your heroes, definitely do it.
Yeah.
So again, sorry.
Honestly, not even just celebrities, people that you know of. Don't wait till they're gone to give said flowers and such.
Wrestlers at Comic-Cons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that sounds silly, but yeah, exactly. Ozzy was a ton for me. I can't even honestly put it into words. I mean, so much stuff. I have a ton of inspirations, but Ozzy was just everything. You thought of metal, old hard rock. Ozzy was one of the first things that came to mind when you weren't even trying, if you're a fan of anything like that. It's just nuts. And yeah, I don't think the media is going to let anyone know what actually went on with that. No, if he actually had something complication happen, or he actually went through with that.
Definitely go do your research. Yeah, because the media won't talk about what he did.
Yeah, or not, or if it was just actually something happened with his medical people, that it probably won't come out, like Epstein list or some nonsense. Like, who knows?
So when it comes to Ozzy, I have no stories when it comes to him personally, other than I am an ex-headbanger. I listen to heavy metal almost
Hold on.
all.
Why X?
Oh, X?
Why
So
X?
I don't really listen to heavy metal that much anymore.
But
not for
why?
any particular reason.
But Juan, you have the hair for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. Metallica is one of my favorite.
Tickles my neck.
I still listen to them every once in a while, but
You
not
can
as often
helicopter those beautiful locks.
Oh yeah, exactly.
To
I
death
used
metal.
to do that.
Yes.
What is it that?
Why'd you
I
stop?
don't know why I'm blanking on the song where it goes da 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 like that.
You just
That's like
explained
several
every Metallica song.
outstanding songs.
But anyway, so when I do, whenever I hear that one, I always took my hair out and I would like shake my head and it would go like that. So, well, yeah. But anyways, Ozzy was one of my longtime favorites. Also, not just Metallica, Ozzy. Actually, every time I go see my mom, the first thing in the back of my mind always said, "Mama, I'm coming home." I know I'm no Ozzy, sorry, can't sing that good, but yeah, every time I go visit my mom, that song pops into my head. So, Ozzy. He's one of the legends. He's a great.
Yeah, and I mean,
forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Him and Lemmy are upstairs having fight.
Yeah,
Right.
Or just like playing something random like backgammon or something.
He's yelling, Sharon!
Yeah, like big ass like heavy cups of like Jack or something. I don't even know. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter anymore.
Having the bar tab just went up if they had one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so back to why we're here.
Yeah, sorry, just small interlude, just need to get that in there.
Yeah.
And one more side note. To be able to sit here and be able to talk about that with you guys and not be judged for it, I fucking love the two of you, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I would have done that with somebody else and they'd be like, oh, shut up. It's different to everybody else. All right, let's talk about some fucking zombies. Train to Busan, baby. This is directed by Yeon Sang-ho, written by Park Jo-suk and Yeon Sang-ho. It stars Gong Yoo as Seok Woo, Jong Yoo-mi as Seong Hyung, and I'm so happy that these people have character names and it's just not the man, it's the girl, the child.
Or Prisoner HD 6524, yeah.
Ma Dong-seok as Song Hwa, or as my wife pointed out, that guy looks familiar, and we figured it out. It's Gilgamesh from the Eternals.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And then
She was awesome in this movie, by the way.
Yes. And then Kim Soo-an as Soo-an. And then the character out of all the movies we've watched for this podcast so far that I've hated the most, Kim Yoo-sung as Young Suk, the shitty businessman.
Yeah.
That mother.
People
Actually,
like that dude.
His character, he actually owned that train station.
I don't care what he owned.
Right.
I don't care. I'm glad he died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, dudes like that character is why the death penalty and shit still exists.
So,
one of my biggest notes here is I put Young Suk really sucks.
Yes. Absolutely true.
Yeah, I hated that man.
Oh yeah, me too.
So I'll kick this one off because this one, like some of the other movies that we've watched for the pod, have broken me. So I believe the next 9 movies that we're doing don't have kids in it, and thank God for that. This movie had me and my wife on the edge of our seat, and I know I have my wife's attention in a movie if she's doing work and is watching what I'm watching. She was like, I can't do this. This movie sucks. Like I don't ever want to watch this again. That's the worst movie I've ever seen.
In a good way.
And of course, no, it freaked us out.
Right.
And at the end, she was like, she's like, that's the worst movie I've ever seen. And me being me, I was like, yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But that being said,
stay tuned, folks.
Oh, and I don't think I've yelled at my TV more than any I yell at sports. I yell at wrestling. I cussed everybody out in this movie one way or another. I don't know if that was the point of it, but it definitely this movie got under my skin.
I seem to be having like common sense driven rants at people on my screen lately for some reason.
So that being said, though,
why are you doing this? No, stop.
So I'll say my rant. I'll see if you guys agree with me. That being said, I absolutely love this movie. I'm going to have to rank this pretty high on my zombie list. It will not go above Day of the Dead 2, on the other hand. Any Romero movie, but this will be ranked pretty high. So I get that Siak is supposed to be a shit dad.
Yeah.
Just like in general.
Yeah.
But when his daughter checked him, I was like, oh, she knows. I got you. So here's my glaring issue with this movie, unless I missed it. You guys can chime in and let me know if I'm wrong. Are we to believe that no one in this movie, not even the kids, knew what a zombie was? Now, I 100% know and wouldn't last a minute in this situation.
But that's the thing. This whole movie is just the dangers of K-pop, right?
You leave K-pop.
No, I'm kidding. I like K-pop plenty. I was just trying to make a stupid comment.
Your niece loves that movie. She showed it to me, and she talked through the entirety of that movie. And now I know what it feels like. But anyway, but like, again, I wouldn't last, a minute in that situation. And I guess it's a lot easier watching what's going on than being in it. But my brain would have gone, ooh, look, zombies. Let's figure out what kind. But from a media pop culture view, not one person went, oh, shit, a zombie outbreak. There was no frame of reference to what a zombie is.
Yeah, everybody's just having a riot. Yeah.
And the biggest time that I screamed during this movie was when the kids had the baseball bats and the zombies started showing. I was like, why do you have the bats then? I mean, they eventually used them.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all got baseball bats. What are you doing? Is your batting average that shitty? Start swinging.
Swing away, Meryl.
But the relationship between Siak and Suan...
Maybe they're just all on a single A team and they just barely know how to use them.
Except the kid that lasted.
Yeah, that's true.
I even yelled at him too when he was like, I don't want to hit my team members. He doesn't say it, but you can see it on his face. I was like, no, they wanted your girl. Beat their asses. They ain't going to feel it.
Right.
I'm sure one of them stole the candy bar from you or something.
Yeah.
But I get that.
No, they're teenagers. I'm pretty sure somebody had one.
Yeah. But Siak and Suan, that relationship, I never want to have that relationship with my kids.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know Siak was a shit dad in the beginning of that movie, you would have picked up on it when he fell asleep and his kid just walked away.
Right.
I don't know anything about Korean culture, but it's just cool to touch somebody else's kid. Granted, it was Gilgamesh, but I was like, you're just gonna... Here's some trolley candy. What are you doing? This little girl's gotta go to the bathroom. You don't know where the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, I know. I mean, even the little... I mean, it wasn't an excuse because she was pregnant, but even the pregnant excuse. It's a child. Who cares?
I was just like...
You're about to have a child. Let the child go to the bathroom.
Fall asleep in your seat and just... obviously, Siak was asleep, so he didn't know, Suan had left. But I was like, yo... You took the outside for a reason. Toss them legs up, barricade. She probably would have got down. To a point, Suan would have probably gotten out anyway because she's very steadfast. And also, I've never been so scared that a child was going to get shot in a movie. So,
yeah.
When y'all can take out this movie, fucked me up, man.
Okay, so I'll go next. This one again. So I seen this movie when it first came out. So this is actually my second viewing.
Okay.
Well, actually, I lied. This is maybe my fourth or fifth viewing.
Sorry, I didn't say that. If it wasn't mentioned, I had not seen this movie prior.
Oh, okay. You haven't?
Train to Busan?
No, I hadn't seen this.
Right.
I kept hearing it was this really scary zombie film, and it's scary for a different reason to me. But yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I've seen this movie when it first came out because I heard about it, and I was like I said, I'm a big zombie fan. As soon as I heard about this movie, I was like, I gotta find this movie. And I watched it, and I normally don't like movies with subtitles in it because I'm a little bit of a slow reader. I just read slow. I'm not saying that I'm slow, but I read really slow. That's the reason why I don't like audiobooks. But anyways, I do read regular books. I just read them slower than most people.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah,
But
nothing wrong
anyway,
with that.
so, and whenever I watch a movie with subtitles, I always gotta pause it, just that way I know what's going on. This movie, you do not need to do that. This movie
really
is so
don't.
good, you don't have to even read the subtitles to know what's going on.
Yeah,
This movie is
everything
that
is
good.
kind of self-explained in this one.
Yes, this movie is that good. You don't have to speak. Was it Japanese? Sorry,
Korean.
sorry, Korean. Sorry.
Well, yeah, it's just because
Korean,
the amount of humor.
You don't have to read the subtitles. You could just watch the movie, enjoy it, and you know exactly what's going on. Even though you don't understand the language, even if you didn't have the subtitles, you would know what's going on in this movie.
Yeah.
But that being said, I hate a fast-moving zombie because if we lived in a world with fast-moving zombies, I would not survive.
Me too.
And that's because of my foot. I'm not gonna say any more than that because that's my foot. I like a slow-moving zombie because I know I got a chance.
I'm too much of a fan. I'd be like, oh look.
Right. Especially the way they come in waves like that, like when they broke through, and then that one scene where they just kind of, like it looked like a wave. I was like, oh my god, I was so
at
be
the
dead
end
right
when
there.
they all wall to death each other.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I still would have been dead right there. I wouldn't have made it to the end of this movie. I would have been one of the.
I would have been one of the sad Sabs hopping the train and got caught.
Oh yeah. But anyways, so this movie, really loved it. Great
Can
movie.
we still be saved?
Like I said earlier, the young suck really sucks.
Then we gotta think past.
I hated him. I hated him from when, like you said, when he first stopped the girl in the bathroom. I was like, dude, it's you don't know this person. Don't be putting your hands on them. I come in a culture where you don't put your hands on somebody unless you mean harm to them.
And that man threw everybody under the rug.
Oh yeah, definitely.
His little train conductor buddy.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, the assistant conductor. Or whatever the hell it was. Yeah.
And he actually tosses the train conductor too. He throws him on top and uses him as a shield.
Yeah, but he kept trying to manipulate the assistant conductor.
Everybody, and he was like, no, she ain't got no. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of Seoul Station. Anyway, but he was like, nah, you're a businessman. This, that, the other thing. And Seahawks like, oh man, I'm a hedge fund manager. Like, is this how the rich treat people? Like, yeah, a-hole.
So anyway, like I said, I've seen
John
these movies
Moxley.
previously, but even with this rewatch, I was like, oh my god, I was acting like this is my first time watching. I was like, dude, I so hope this dude dies. I was like, I can't wait till somebody gets him. I was like, he killed a couple of people to save his own ass. I'm like, oh,
And all
I was
because
like,
you
just
were quote
bite
unquote
him.
scared.
I was like, just bite him.
Yeah, no, Allie and Nikki, I felt like Allie and Nikki were getting sick of how much I was freaking yelling oh god, kill this guy already.
I do I'm right there with you, dude. Like a whole movie, I was like, something needs to happen to this guy, and every time you think something's gonna happen, it doesn't.
Right.
Just
Oh yeah, exactly. Then
Rich can't
when sorry, the husband of the pregnant woman, when he put his hand on the door, I was like, no, dude, no. I was like,
Don't be a hero.
And I knew what was going to happen.
Be a hero.
Like I said, even when I first watch of this movie, I was like, I know what's going to happen. And
Such good tension.
Like the other day when my wife was listening to our podcast, she laughed when you said what you said. When you said, damn my foresight or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
She laughed her butt off on that. And she thought that was so funny when you said that. And she goes, because when I told her about this movie or the other movie that I watched that I shouldn't have watched, because I just came out from watching that movie, and I go, I figured out the end. I figured it out before it happened, and she goes, that's why Jeff said, damn your foresight. And I started laughing. I thought that was so funny. And it's because I have a bad habit of figuring out movies before the end. Which doesn't ruin it for me. I still enjoy the ride, but
I definitely try and do that too, but that's the biggest thing. And I think one of these days we'll do an episode about just us and like our movie history and whatnot. But like, I try to not be like, okay,
overthink it.
Yeah, like, okay, I know how this ends.
Just enjoy the ride.
And then like, if it doesn't end the way that I thought it ended, I'm like, good on you. I'm gonna buy this movie because you got me. But if like the movie ends how I think it's gonna end, I'm like, I'm buying it. This movie's wicked. I was right. Yeah. It all stocked up. Right. What about you, Justin?
Well, I mean, just to piggyback off of that for a second. Me and my dad always, like, I don't really know how to describe it even. It's not necessarily, like, predicting the movie, but, like, we always come up with, like, these overthought, like, almost like a video game Easter egg of things that we notice, and then they turn out to, like, actually be things, yeah. And, like, my mom, like, the other half of my family would always get so, like, mad, like, frustrated with us about it, but it was always funny.
Sorry, not to cut you off, but the kill count for this movie.
Ooh, yeah.
I almost forgot. Sorry. Yeah. Kill count is 166 kills.
Like humans.
And
though,
one,
right?
and one deer.
So, right?
Because I mean, zombies is like what, like some god awful.
No, I'm talking. I didn't count
like,
all the people that were already zombies that we didn't get.
That's what I mean. You just counted the humans.
Yeah, I counted the humans and the people that. Well, yeah, basically the humans that got killed on the train, and I counted the zombies too, but not the ones that were already zombies. I just counted the ones that zombies killed or that we seen killed. You know, and altogether it was 166.
So right before I had watched this, I had seen the trailer for that new Twisted Childhood movie, the Bambi one. And then the movie starts off with the deer, and I was like, oh my, is this what we're doing?
Edito.
You're talking about the kill count. The other thing that drove me up a wall in the fucking movie is when they were holding the door closed and like when he was trying to lock the thing, I was like, bro, you have a baseball bat. The glass is gonna break anyway. Jam it in there, run. Like the glass obviously didn't hold. You could and take it off.
Also, going off of that, can we talk about how the entire time in the front by the engine, they're doing the business tie thing to the wrong damn door each time?
So they did it to lock the people coming in because they didn't know if they were infected. So I get that one. And then when they locked the front door, I was like, why would they come back in?
I mean, I'm sure it's like actual movie plot device. But if it's an actual zombie situation, you're tying the other one, not that one.
Actually, it was a movie plot device because the older lady, when she saw her sister die, she was like, no, I'm just going to open this door.
Yeah, exactly. But
eat the rich.
But regardless of that, it set me off for a second. It's like, why are you putting all these damn ties on the wrong door? What is wrong with you people?
Well, because they were saying that they were infected,
but that was all the business guys' lie anyway.
Well, I know, but the others didn't know that. They were just like... They're like, oh, they want to protect themselves from both sides. So
whether it's the power of class or like the power of like suggestion.
Barbarian? What do you mean?
Right.
Okay, not D&D. But just like the power of like social class or the power of just suggestion. That's what frustrated me the most because the one dude said they're infected, look at his eyes. If they would have been infected, the rest of the room would have been infected. And I can understand from suspending disbelief in the movie, being scared, doing anything you can to get the people who are quote unquote infected out. But if they were infected, you wouldn't have had time to say that they were infected because you would have already been dead and we wouldn't have had that brutal ending to that movie.
True.
That's just how much of a, many curse words the frickin' the business guy was, because he was literally just embarrassed that he got dog walked by a random other hedge fund manager guy in like 0.2 seconds in that car.
Oh yeah.
That had nothing to do with scared. He was just embarrassed that in front of all these people he just got the brakes beat off of him in no time flat.
And when we talk about Seoul Station and Peninsula,
I love that there's a bonus movie in this episode.
Both of these movies, and I'm going to assume Peninsula was the same way. Once, like the little bit, like when Seok and Suan get on the train, and that first zombie gets on. Once this movie, once that zombie gets on or that girl gets on, turns, this movie does not let up.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I enjoyed it so much, because it's like, oh, we're going to... It's snakes on a train, or snakes on a plane, just way worse. But, again, the action, the pacing.
Yeah.
Like, this movie...
Yeah, breakneck.
Yeah, and you'll understand my rating then. But this movie was so good. Another one that I'm gonna have to add to my physical media.
Yeah.
We couldn't find any fun facts for this film aside from this movie is set one day after Seoul Station.
Yeah.
And apparently there was supposed to be an American remake of this. It was going to be called The Last Train to New York.
Oh, really?
Never got made.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was just saying.
I don't know if it got lost in production hell or like pre-production hell or just script hell, but
or COVID.
Maybe, yeah. Well, this was 2016, so this would have been way beforehand.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it's so the one thing that I did read about this movie is that it is either the highest or the second highest grossing Korean movie in South Korea.
Nice.
Which is, I kind of want to understand like Korean cinema now, and because I watch a lot of Japanese stuff. The other thing that threw me out about this movie, and this is nothing to do with the movie, is just me. After listening to people speak Japanese in whatever media I consume it in, I kind of I don't understand enough Japanese to get myself by if I was ever dropped in Tokyo, but to like the cadence or like how they talk or just like the dialect.
Yeah.
Hearing Korean, I was like, I kind of want to watch a Korean like soap opera now. Like if this is how they talk, this is pretty cool. Like again, just the cadences and the dialects that they have. It was a culture change for me.
You know what throws me off about Korean? You know the Geonosians from Star Wars? Like the bug guys where they do that? Yeah. It's like that same damn cadence, except human speaking.
Yeah.
And it throws me off every time.
Yeah, it was definitely different from hearing, like Japanese or Chinese or Mandarin. But yeah, I fucking love this movie. You guys want to do the ratings?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
What's your rating for Train to Busan, Justin?
I'll go... I don't know. I mean, it is really good. There's just a lot of suspense, and I don't know how much suspense I can, honestly be fine with at once. Not to where it, affects me or anything, but just to where I'm just okay. Kind of like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that anyway. But I don't know. Probably 4, I guess. 4 coffins.
All right. I say, like I said, going on what you said, suspense and all that stuff, I enjoyed this movie the first time I watched it. I enjoyed it even more this time I watched it. I gave it 5 coffins. Hey, I didn't say stars.
I gave it 5 coffins as well.
Oh,
cool. For two big reasons. One, to make zombies like bats and sight-based.
Oh yeah, that
tripped me out because when the lady turned around and just threw the newspaper up and sprayed it with water. By the way, that has never worked for me. And the zombies just stopped. I was like, "What? I've never seen sight-based zombies before. This is interesting."
Yeah, and they're blind in the dark or couldn't. Yeah.
And the second reason I gave it is that, there's 2 more reasons, but they kind of coexist with each other or just don't blend. Is being a very avid video game player and loving zombie-based video games, I kind of want a Train to Busan game to start in the back and work my way through, because the way they got through each train car was it was so intuitive and inventive, and I loved it. Like when they had to crawl, when they had to crawl up against the luggage racks, I would have fell. But anyway,
when we were watching at our place, I made a joke. I was like, I know humans don't get held by the ones in planes, but I guess that's okay.
They must have felt that those trains different in Korea.
Actually, on that scene, my thought was, I was like, will that really hold a person's weight?
That was
my thought.
I don't know if we ever get a chance to go hop on a train. They let us do it. If I was throwing it out, I'll gladly see if I can myth-bust this one.
I still wish I could do that. I
was about to get thrown off a train and just jump up there anyway. Like,
Hey guys, it does work.
I'm going crazy.
Yeah. I'm going crazy on this train. I'm going to see Rosie. Oh, great, another one. But yeah, for the intuitive ways to get around the zombies, get through the zombies, and for the fact that my man Gilgamesh lost his phone and didn't bitch about it once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That is an accomplishment.
And then the conversation in the bathroom. Your ringtone's tacky. What? Shut the fuck up, dude. So yeah, I
think your whole existence as a hedge fund manager is tacky, but okay.
That was their bonding moment.
It was, and the banter between them, like the soon-to-be dad had more courage in what he wanted aside from a name.
Yeah. Which
to the dad who was like, I need to do things the right way, and my wife, like at the end, she was like, "How is he gonna move that? Like when he moved, like I think like the tank or whatever." I said, "If that was y'all underneath that, I'd pick up the whole train. That that adrenaline rush that would kick in. Like but like Siak had a really good character arc in this, and I enjoy good character arcs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And chef's kiss to this one. Like I was very happy with this.
All right, the amount
I
of
gotta give a shout out to the homeless guy. And
the Green Army jacket guy.
He was one of the heroes of the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, neither one of us.
Yeah, the
him,
like crunch face, like Green Army jacket dude the whole time. Yeah. Also, why is he also an animated character in Seoul Station? Did you notice that?
So he isn't the same one, and I was about to get to that. So this is where we're going to split paths, because two of us watched Seoul Station. So I'll just say.
Oh, and my last thing for Busan can work for both anyway.
Okay, okay. So again, because I didn't put anything in the chat. Justin and I watched Seoul Station. Justin almost watched a different Seoul Station. And Juan watched, it's not a direct sequel to Train to Busan. It's set in the same universe. Just in a different part of the country, I guess. Juan watched Peninsula.
Yep, which is your bonus movie for this episode.
So
you're welcome.
Seoul Station is directed and written by Yeon Sang-ho, the guy who wrote Train to Busan.
No way.
Right. And it stars Ryu Sang-ryong as Suk-yo, which is the dad.
In Korean.
We're going to... If I hated the shitty businessman, I'm about to talk about this guy too. Shim Yeon-young as Hae-son, and Lee Jun as Ki-woong, the boyfriend. Lackluster motherfucker. Anyway, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. I enjoyed this for a few different ways, as a prequel, as a gory anime, and I like the animation. And as Lance Archer's theme says, everybody dies.
Yes.
I really like gory anime, such as Another, Tokyo Ghoul, Berserk, Dead Man Wonderland, Junji Ito, and Corpse Party, etc. But this one I enjoyed, and I enjoyed the twist. And just like Train to Busan, once it hits the fan, it does not let up.
Yeah.
So let's go over, Justin and I will go over.
Before you begin, I just want to let you know that I will watch this movie.
And we will watch Peninsula.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you my comments on next episode. So next episode, you'll probably get two bonus.
Yeah. Two bonus movies with the other three that we have.
Kill count next time.
That's perfect. Yeah, because I did not do the kill count for this. Seoul Station is the day before everything happens to Busan, and apparently, because I was curious, I looked up how long does it take to get to Seoul Station to Busan.
Like real life South Korea?
Yeah, it's 2.5 to 3 hours. So that train was chugging along for a while.
Yeah, and it is high speed in the movie too, so...
it's... I'm glad this wasn't in England, because the train wouldn't have moved, and the zombies would have been late to eat whoever they had to eat. From my understanding of British trolleys from comedians that I've watched.
Yeah, the underground, yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't...
Yeah, it doesn't move that fast. Been there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm half British.
Also part British, yes.
Seoul Station, I thought it was good. I did not think it was going to be a movie about social commentary of the homeless.
Yeah. Or also, other things that you find on the streets, social commentary as well.
Because if a woman is shows up at the police station with no shoes on, she's automatically considered homeless.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like, bro, she's cleaner than everybody else here. The fuck?
Well, I didn't watch this movie yet, but
no, you didn't.
Isn't a lot of their culture based on class?
If it is, I didn't know that going into this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I watched. Okay, so quick question: what did you watch first, Train to Busan or Seoul Station?
That's actually funny. We started Seoul Station before Train to Busan. I fell asleep like while the old guy almost shoots her in the jail cell.
Okay.
And then we went back to it after we had finished Busan the previous night.
So you...
I was like,
so you're
oh
all
my God.
jumbled. So I watched...
I was literally JR the whole time, like, oh God.
So yeah, I watched Seoul Station first. So I was like, okay, if it's a prequel, I kind of want to know what I'm getting myself into. Zombies, yay. Oh, and I got tossed into this. So currently Juan is in the bathroom. So we're going to get through this real quick because I don't want to spoil it for him.
Yeah.
The dad/pimp, that shit threw me off at the end.
Yeah.
And that person got what he deserved.
Yeah.
Because the last 5 minutes of that little animated film, I was like, there's no way he's about to, yay, he died.
Yeah. Yeah, and just the way they wrote that whole thing in like that, it had me going, like, just, like, inside screaming the entire time. Because, like, that's one of my, like, weird, like, when I get bored conspiracy theory, even though I'm, like, not all about it and don't think it's, like, all for real, but some of it most likely is human trafficking. So the way they wrote all that shit in, I was just like, oh. I was interiorly screaming
when
like
he
the whole
said,
time.
When he had the knife in his hand, and he said, I went to go visit your sick dad, and he told me, give me a week to get the money, and I went back, he ran away, oh, I guess you're just like your dad. I was like, somebody kill him.
Yes,
in this
please.
really nice modeled apartment.
Yeah.
This says 500 yen or whatever on the desk. That's nuts. I don't know what the currency rate flip is, especially back in 2016.
Also, is there any way we could magically get that in America at some time where you can literally look at everything you could possibly buy in one spot?
That also feels very anime video game based, very RPG leveled.
Well, yeah, I'm also a freak about all RPGs pretty much.
Or just any IKEA.
Well, yeah, but like, if there was like building every so often in America where you could like go see like 10 model homes all together, I feel like that would make like life easier.
A little bit easier to customize.
Like, not even just customizing, just getting a house with the way the damn market is right now.
That's true.
I do like RPGs.
So we just talked about the ending to Seoul Station because we didn't want to ruin it for you.
Okay, good.
So don't listen to the pod until you watch it.
Okay.
So I'm curious, what's Peninsula about?
So I'm not going to ruin it for you guys because you guys still need to watch it, but I will talk a little bit about it. Warning, it does have kids in it. Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff. It does have kids in it.
For any new listeners, and again, I will be transparent with this. I am married to a wonderful woman. We have 3 amazing young feral kids. And it's true.
They know things, man.
They do. Justin and Juan have been around them enough. And the reason why I keep bringing this up is because ever since Antlers, watching horror movies as a parent now that involve kids, I'm scared for more than the initial reason.
I mean, don't worry, man. We're going to get to a point where it's a cat-based one, and I'm going to be like, oh, you fuckers, everyone needs to die.
So should I take a look watching Pet Cemeteries?
Well, Pet Sematary is Stephen King. I already read a lot of those, so that's not going to mess with me. But anything besides Pet Sematary, absolutely. It might be a problem.
I also have fur babies, so.
Yeah. Isn't there like a weird show on Peacock about Pet Sematary, or was it just called Pet Sematary in a show?
Yeah, I think it was just called Pet Sematary as a show.
Okay.
I mean, the book kicks the shit out of even the original one.
Of course.
Okay, so the movie. So yes, it's in the same universe. It's a great movie. Like I said, I'm going to try not to spoil anything for you guys. But there's another, I guess you get, I forget how you say it, protagonist.
Okay.
That's the bad guy, right?
The bad guy.
Oh, no. Protagonist.
Antagonist.
Antagonist is the bad guy. Protagonist.
Protagonist is good.
Terms. Especially since we're doing movie podcasts, I'm going to have to learn to get
We should do an episode on vocabulary.
A horror podcast, that's not really that relevant sometimes, but it's fine.
Yeah. There's one of each.
It's either you're the person trying to be killed, or like that's trying to get killed, or the person doing the killing.
Okay, well, there's one of each of those. Okay, so this movie does have that. Like I said, there are kids in this movie. Let's see.
Just won't watch it with my wife.
Let's see. What else could I say about this movie? Oh, so the zombies have the exact same
mechanics
as Busan. So everything the same, sensitive to light, all that stuff, because it's the same universe and everything. Let's see. What else?
I mean, I know it's a zombie movie, and they chose fast zombies. But, I mean, when was the last time there was a track star from Korea?
So there's one thing I can tell you guys about this movie. That
he didn't get bit. He was too fast.
There's one thing about this movie I could probably tell you guys without spoiling too much, but it would be, this is a heist movie. That's
okay.
Nice.
It's a heist movie.
So I saw. So we have this server rip thing called Plex. I don't think it's illegal, but it's not legal either.
I think Plex is fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Regardless. And right after we finished Busan the one night, it came up with the Peninsula, and all I could see of what it decided to post on the Plex page was like some kind of soldier, I think.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a heist with like soldiers deciding to just not give a shit, basically.
One soldier.
Oh, okay. So.
And the beginning of the movie tells you why, but I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Yeah,
I didn't want you guys to watch it.
Well, I kind of can't wait now.
But just I'll give you my ranking now, so that way you guys can give your rankings to next week when you guys
for the
talk
2
about
bonus
it.
next week.
I also gave this movie a 5 Koffin rating.
Really?
It was just like Busan. Well, not exactly like Busan. It wasn't non-stop go, but there was a couple parts where it pauses. Or, for...
but like a masterfully crafted build, basically,
yes.
right? Okay.
Yes, basically, yes.
Okay.
It was a great build. There's plenty of action. Like I said, good acting. A little bit of bad acting, but it was a really good movie.
No, I can't wait for that. You said a little bit of bad acting. I'm like, wait.
For that. I'm about to love this movie.
Yeah, but
So
I think you're both really going to enjoy
me.
this movie. You're both going to really enjoy this movie because I enjoyed it. It's a great ride.
So for Seoul Station, I initially gave it 2 coffins because I've seen gory horror anime.
Yeah.
But talking about it with you, I'm gonna give it 3.5 coffins. Like it's a really good lineup to what happens in Busan, even though none of the characters, nobody, because I won't ruin it for you, but nobody from Seoul Station is in Train to Busan. So.
And the same with Peninsula. There's nobody from Seoul Station. Busan.
Busan. I wouldn't imagine there would have been.
Right.
Just to be the slightest bit different, 3.75 coffins. And also shout out the crazy chunky lady in the empty subway station.
Man,
I was so confused. I was like, is this Yoda? Is this is this like somebody from Spaceballs? What is happening right now?
That scene drove me up the wall.
And the whole time the 2 think she's like a zombie when she's literally not.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. This poor young girl, Hugh Swan. Yeah, Hee-sun. I was like, this girl just can't catch a break. She just got kicked out of her house. Her boyfriend's a piece of shit. Oh, look, her dad's looking for her. Who's this girl now? Motherfucker.
So, Peninsula, the kill count is 281 kills.
Damn.
Thank you for telling me, because I was not about to count that shit.
Right. So, I just wanted to let you guys know. So, when you guys watch it, that's how many kills are in the movie.
How just curious, how many actually involve a military service rifle?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
Justice all of this movie's gonna come back.
There's no big giant guns like in.
No. I need none of that.
I'm out. There's no 50 cal being shoulder press. Nope.
Wait, you mean the 4-barrel rocket launcher that Arnold had? That's not in it. Damn.
No. There are plenty of a lot of gunplay, but no big gun like that, like the other movie.
Well, that does it for this episode. Remember, don't get bit.
Yeah.
Or do.